Hello students, how are you? Hope you are all fit and fine. Welcome you all to my channel Champions Learn and Grow. So today in this video we will study about the components of food of your class 6 chapter 2. In this chapter we will study various components present in the food, sources and their functions. So students, when we are hungry, what we do? We eat food, definitely, right? But why we eat food? So students, why we eat food? We eat food because food gives us energy, it makes us happy and it makes us healthy too. What are the components present in the food that makes us so fit, fine and keeps us healthy? So let's study about the components of food. That is our chapter. So now our food contain various food ingredients. Now food ingredients are made up of various food nutrients. Apart from the nutrients, our food contains dietary, fiber and water also. So let's study about the nutrients first. Now nutrients are the components which are needed by the body for its maintenance, growth, functioning and repair. These are very important for our body. Now there are different types of nutrients present in a food. What are they? Number one is carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. And carbohydrates and fats are known as energy giving food as they give lot of energy to us. Whereas proteins are known as body building foods. They help the body tissues to grow and plays important role in the repair of our body. Whereas vitamins and minerals are known as protective foods as they protect us from various diseases. So students, let's talk about the carbohydrates first. So carbohydrates are the main energy providing foods. They provide energy for carrying out various activities. We get mainly carbohydrates in the form of starch and sugars. We get mainly starch in the form of cereals like maize, wheat and rice, and also from various pulses and vegetables like potato, sweet potato and cauliflower also. So among the fruits, the maximum amount of carbohydrate present in banana, then mango and these grapes also contains various sugars, and we also get sugars from our pastries, our chocolates, biscuits and bread also. And among the animal source, we get from the milk as a main carbohydrate source. Now students, if we want to test for the presence of carbohydrates, then what should we do? We can take a small quantity of food item, then put 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution in it. Then we should observe the color of the food item. If the food changes to blue or black, then it indicates the presence of carbohydrates or starch in it. For example, this is a simple test you can also do at your home. Take a slice of bread and then put iodine solution in it. If it turns into blue black, then it will indicate a presence of starch in it. You can also carry out this test on peeled potatoes. Put iodine solution on a peeled potato, you will observe the blue-black color. Then it will indicate the presence of starch in it or carbohydrate in it. Now coming to the fats, second nutrient. Fats are also very important for our body. You know, these provide more energy than the carbohydrates. They act as a fuel to our bodies. Apart from this function, fats also helps the body organs to grow and protects them from the injury, and also prevents the loss of heat from our body surface. So fats are very important for our bodies. Let's know about their sources. Various plant sources includes all the oils, include coconut oil, mustard oil, soybean oil. All oils are the sources of fats. And among the nuts, almonds, peanuts and walnuts. These are all the sources of fats. And from the animals we get ghee, butter, meat and fish. These all are the sources of fat which we get from the plants and animals. And what is the fat test? So in order to detect the presence of fats in a food item, what should we do? Take a small quantity of food item, put on a paper and then rub it. Then dry the paper by keeping in sunlight for some time. So you will absorb observe a small oily patch on the paper that would indicate the presence of fats. Now students, we will learn about the protein. These are the nutrients which are very important for the growth and repair of our body. They play important role in building up new tissue. You know, these makes our nails, hair very healthier. So in order to make our hair long and healthy, we should include protein rich diet. So what are the sources? We get proteins from plants, like we get from the peas, also various dal sources, gram, chickpea, pigeon pea, kidney beans and soya beans is the richest source of plant protein. And among from the animals we get from where's the from meat, fish and cheese, eggs, milk. These are all the animal sources from which we get protein. So we must include proteins in our diet as they make our body very healthy. Now, how we will detect the presence of proteins in our food item? For this, we should take small quantity of food item, then we should grind that food item and put in the test tube and add 10 drops of water and shake well. Then add 2 drops of copper sulfate and 10 drops of caustic soda, that is NaOH, and shake well. If we will observe that violet color occur, if violet color occur, it will indicate the presence of protein in our food item. So this test is also known as Biuret test. It is a two-step test in which we can detect the presence of proteins in a food item. So students, till now we have learned about the various sources of carbohydrates, fats and proteins, and vitamins and minerals I would be covering in my next video. So apart from these nutrients, our food contains two important components, that is dietary fiber and water. So what are the function of dietary fibers? Dietary fibers doesn't add any nutrient to our food, but it adds bulk to the food. It helps to get rid of our undigested food and prevents constipation. Now, what are the sources? Sources include whole grains, pulses, potato, fresh fruits, and vegetables. Among the fruits, melons, pear, banana, apples, papaya, and apricot. And whole grains, oats, and vegetables include potato, broccoli, or cabbage, and carrots. So, these all are the sources of dietary fiber, and we must have dietary fiber in our diet. Now, water. Water is very important for our body. It keeps us hydrated. It also helps our body to absorb nutrients from our food. Water also helps our body in throwing out waste from our body as urine. It also keeps our body cool through sweating. So, sources of water include water itself, milk, tea, and various fruits and vegetables which are rich in water, like watermelon. You know, it contains 90% water in it. So, we must have these fruits like watermelon, strawberries, or oranges, pineapple, and among the vegetables, carrot, celery, cucumber, and tomato. These all are the various hydrating fruits and vegetables. So we should take large amount of water in our diet. So students, hope you like my video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.